Hello, hello, my beautiful earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Thank you for joining me here. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. And as last month, we are doing the elemental love readings for June. Okay, so the individual signs are on tier 1 on Patreon. So you can consider joining us on Patreon if you feel called to, where being on tier 1 you get the 12 individual love readings. Anyway, wow, okay. Four of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries with some water here. Looks like, generally speaking, earth signs are coming away from an emotional mishap, boredom, missed opportunities, and are possibly celebrating something. You could be dealing with a fire sign, or you've got fire, strong fire in your chart. Anyway, we're going to do a 9-card spread, my dear earth signs. And at the end of the reading, we'll be taking my handwritten love messages that we use on the Twin Flame Soulmate Love Union readings on Wednesdays. Now, for love readings, I would suggest, yes, you can watch your sun sign. If you're familiar with your rising sign, then do that. Watch that. It's the moon sign, your moon sign, which is very important for love. Your Venus placement in your chart, if you're familiar with it. Now, if you're interested in your desires, passion, or a divine masculine, or how to go about creating or chasing, or the energy you put in, Mars is the sign to watch, okay? Mars can many times show up as an individual, as a masculine individual. Now, we've all got the yang energy within us, remember, so this is not subject only to heterosexual relationships. Okay, so sometimes a divine feminine can have more masculine in their chart, so they come across as a yang energy. Anyway, and the North Node is your destiny. So what is destined in this incarnation? You can always watch that as well. But, and I hope I haven't mixed you up, as I said, watch your moon, watch your Venus placement, you can watch your Mars in relation to the yang energy or a masculine individual in your life. And your North Node as per to destiny. Okay. All right. Earth, please, Spirit. Earth signs. What's going on in love for earth signs in the month of June 2023? What is the potential? We'll be taking some clarity. We'll be taking some Lenormand, and we'll be taking the Whispers of Love as an oracle love message, the Mystic Moon Oracle deck, to see what's going on emotionally, what's hidden, maybe even with the subconscious, relative to fears and wounding, and my little love oracle as well. So thank you, Spirit, for your guidance in relation to, oh my God, we've got the Tower. There's some sort of an epiphany. There is an epiphany. Okay, so let's not forget those cards that fell out. But dear Spirit, please guide the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, whichever way you want to see it, or whoever's got a lot of earth in their chart. Let's say you're a Leo sun and you've got all your planets in Virgo, then I would suggest watching this, watching the Earth reading, okay? So, Remember, with that Tower, there's going to be an epiphany and a major shift in the month of June. Going from Four of Cups to the Queen of Wands. Very excited, quite dramatic, possibly. Mars is in Leo. So, dear Virgo rising, if you're a Virgo rising or a Virgo sun, Mars is just behind you. So there could be things going on behind you that you don't know about. Let's see the focal point. Oh my God, dear Earth signs. Many of you may have strong Leo, or you're dealing with another Leo. Oh my God, okay, this is the main energy. It's a 9-card spread. So let's see, we've got the Moon, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We've got 3 of Wands, Sagittarius comes up as well. 3 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. This is a very important position in this spread, the 9-card spread. So we've got the Hermit. Virgo comes up very strongly. Remember, it's a major arcana. The Moon and the Hermit we've got here. We did have the Tower. We've got the 6 of Cups. And we've got the Strength card. So Leo, very strong indeed. Virgo, Leo. I'm wondering if it's talking about the season Virgo, Leo, Virgo. Possibly. What's at the foundation? What's at the bottom? We've got a King of Wands. Oh my God, dear Earth signs. King of Wands, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. We've got a King of Pentacles, Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be an Earth sign with, this could be the same person. Not everyone is in a love affair dealing with 2 different people, or that have got choices between 2 different individuals. We've got 2 divine masculine. One comes through as more powerful, King of Wands. And the other is more recessive, Earth. So fire and earth, or this is the same person that forebodes both of those energies. Let's see, because this is the general energy. This is the focus of the month, but the general energy is the King of Wands. We've got strong Leo again. I'm going to say Leo, not only Leo. Let's talk about possible Sagittarius as well as Aries, yes, but Leo comes through much stronger. 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, King of Wands, entrepreneur, passionate, very much a leader, someone that's at the top of their game. Could be a business owner, of course, but could also be someone that's coming through as very fiery, as Mars is transiting through Leo. And we see fire and earth. Now, 10 of Pentacles speaks to marriage, speaks to family, speaks to a possible family situation, a marriage or a commitment, or 10 of Pentacles speaks to abundance, speaks to manifestation, getting grounded. Earth is very heavy. I would say, because we've got the 8 of Wands here, which could speak to recent past, lots of messages, Cupid's love arrows, which gave you possibly the understanding that there's great abundance here. There's great abundance, but you could also be dealing with someone that's got obligations towards a family, someone who's in another marriage, possibly. But remember, 10 of Pentacles also speaks to a restart. It's like it turns into an ace. It turns into an ace, which is promise for something real, something long-term. Now, in between this King's passion, desire, sexuality, drive towards what it is that they desire sits family, sits a possible marriage. I don't know if this is yours or theirs, right? The wands are what's the wands are hitting is like some sort of an ending to a cycle, to a 10-year cycle. What does the Eight of Wands sit on? Oh my God, the Tower. The Tower shows up once more. So we've got strong Scorpio, Mars energy, and remember Mars in Leo for the whole month is going to be very, very powerful, very frustrating, very driven, very wired, right? So it's like, you know, in the recent past, there's been a lot of action, but these wands have hit a blockage, something to do with, not only can, I mean, Eight of Wands speak to passion, sex drive, foreign travel, someone being at a physical distance, but they're hitting like something that has got to do with materialism, money, family obligations, all these things. And if we look at the Eight of Wands and the wand that the King of Wands is holding, that's Nine of Wands. It's like being close to the end of hardship, having gone through a lot. Now, we start off with the moon, and the moon does speak to fears, secrecy, things that are hidden, unknown. The moon does rule the home, the past, right? It is subconscious fears. It feels as though with the moon, because it does speak to illusion as well. There's fear in the Light Seers Tarot that we're using. This illustration of the moon, there's fear of someone drowning here, drowning in their emotions. It's like risking someone's emotional environment, stability, life, personal life, where love is concerned. But remember, the moon also speaks to secrecy, secret love affairs, right? And we've got 2 3s here. So for some of you, yes, this could be a third party. 3 of Wands shows distance. It shows distance. So when there is a physical distance, even an emotional distance, it's very easy to doubt the truth, doubt that there is clarity. There are lots of unknown matters going on here, right? Now, if the physical distance, the emotional distance is playing a big part, right? Because we've got the moon. The moon is our subconscious, right? It's also a very strong energy of yearning, desiring, right? So the physical distance, possible also financial secrets pertaining to someone's financial standing. I mean, the 5 of Pentacles does speak to also financial hardships at this time. She's not focusing on the door. She's got the key, and she can easily change her perspective, look the other way, and see that there is a resolution to this open wound, to this sense of lack. Right, and the 5 of Pentacles shows huge differences between usually 2 people, and they're more on the mundane side, I would say. So practical matters, financial matters, because usually I do say it's 2 people that come from different beliefs, but in this card, we don't have the church, we don't have religion. It's not showing up. It's showing more about the mundane, the practical side of things, where there's been a sense of lack, and you could see she's in grave pain and under a lot of stress, under a lot of depression, because she cannot find a resolution on how to open this door, this closed door, this blockage. Now here we've got the Three of Pentacles, so work plays a big part pertaining to this relationship. I don't know if you communicate, you work together through work. Right, Three of Pentacles is also a card of collaboration. Remember, threes in love readings many times could speak to a love triangle or just third parties being in the way. The general energy is the Queen of Wands. Now, she's very attractive, magnetic. We do have a couple here. So where the desire, passion is concerned, and powerful, a power couple is concerned, we see that there's very strong dynamics between the yin and the yang. The Queen of Wands, she creates the situation on her own, right? She chases her desire. She doesn't sit back. So she's very inclined towards that yang energy, taking action to create. Now, we've also got a King of Pentacles here. Could be a father, could be a boss, could be someone who holds the mundane of great importance, their money, their securities, right? King of Pentacles is usually Taurian for me. Taurus energy. Taurus is about self-worth, values. They like quality. They like things that make them feel good, right? But they're very slow. They're very slow to move. Sometimes they could be, and we do have quite stubborn energies here. If we're talking about Leo, Taurus, that is, they are very fixed signs, right? But the King of Pentacles is usually very, as I said, very slow, but usually very dependable. Now, King of Pentacles has got his back turned. I mean, they've both got their backs turned to each other. We see here with the Queen of Wands and the King of Pentacles. So it's as though for the feminine, divine feminine, it's all about the past. We see the divine masculine in the spread. Let's pretend that the King of Wands is only the energy. King of Pentacles is more about the future. And remember, he holds that Ace of Pentacles, which is all about something stable and long term. So Earth is very grounded, very slow, but very, very secure and very... very certain, very sure about where they're heading to. Okay, so King of Pentacles would be long-term relationship material, right? If this is the energy that is coming through this King of Pentacles. But we see also that the Queen of Wands, she's mourning something to do with the past. Now, it could be, again, financial issues where she is concerned, or where values are concerned, or whether also the blockages are concerned, because we do have limitations, blockages, and we see that in the past. There's been a lot of secrecy. She's gone into her cave many times. We've got the Hermit here, Virgo. She's gone into her cave many times looking for a resolution, looking for the answers. And she may have also have gone through some sort of a spiritual awakening, or she's seeking advice from someone very knowledgeable. The Hermit is all about, you know, the finer details, trying to read between the lines. And, you know, if they've turned their backs to each other, they've had some sort of a breakup or something like that, we see that they're both... because we can also look at this reading as, you know, a continuation for the King of Pentacles, which is the Hermit. And the Hermit, of course, could be someone that is wise, that King of Pentacles is looking for information from, or maybe the King of Pentacles is now seeing the light. And I feel that also here we've got the yang, the yin energy, the divine feminine, a little bit more ahead of the masculine, I would say, more than likely. Now here we've got Six of Cups, which is a soulmate connection. There's nostalgia. There is nostalgia, certainly here. And someone needs to be strong here. I mean, the Strength card does speak to confidence, leadership, But the Strength card also speaks to the King. There can be a fair bit of ego here as well, but also patience. Remember that the Strength card is Leo, so it may be talking about the Leo season. The Leo season. And someone is holding back very much on what they desire. Remember, the Strength card is a very strong sexual card as well. We'll see. We'll take more cards and see what's going on. Let's see what's going on for the Earth signs. Thank you, Spirit, in the month of June. June 2023. What is the Karma Dharma? Thank you. Oh my God, we've got the Hermit. So Virgo comes through very, very strongly in the month of June. Someone is seeing the light. Remember that the Hermit is a step before that Wheel of Fortune. Let's see emotionally what's going on here. Now, just to know that Venus will be retrograding in the sign of Leo, so that could be a very important time for you Earth signs as well, unless you're dealing with a Leo. Or you may have Leo in your chart. That will be revisiting the past, right? Where love is concerned, it's a new cycle that will be opening up. So we're heading towards a new 8-year cycle where Venus is concerned. And Leo, of course, speaks to true love and heart. So maybe this conjunction of Venus and the Sun at some point mid-year, this will be a very important time for true love. And you're needing to be patient until then, but also feel confident that whatever this situation is, you can tame it, you can control it, you can control yourself, right? Or be in control, self-control this could speak to as well. But we do have nostalgia here, and there's something to do with a past love. Let's see what's going on emotionally for the Earth signs. Divine timing. This is like the Wheel of Fortune for me. We've got a masculine that is going through an awakening. Oh my God, but they're still doing shadow work. They're still in the darkness here until this wheel turns. We won't know. We won't know. And I don't know why, because the cards are in the reverse here. Logically, this would have been first, then divine timing, then awakening, or the other way around. We could be talking about this here. So there is a possibility that because they're the other way around, maybe some of you are revisiting the past. Maybe someone has a second chance to let go of this darkness, this shadow work, this fear, a fear of understanding that this is a very important relationship. Right? And remember what I said. King of Pentacles is all about the mundane, more about day-to-day life. Right? Usually King of Pentacles is all about, what I see is what I understand. Whereas the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, they're more spiritually inclined. Okay, so and this could be, of course, two sides of the same person, two sides of the coin playing out here. And I'm going to say also that because we've got these cards in the way they are, I do feel that a divine masculine is going through an awakening. The divine timing, which is very similar to the Wheel of Fortune, because, the Hermit could also be a marriage counselor. It could be a solicitor, it could be just a professional. This is Jupiter, and Jupiter could speak to segregation. maybe if this is a love triangle and someone's in another relationship, they've still got their challenges ahead of them, okay? But they're going through an awakening and understanding who the right person is for them. So that's probably why we've got the Strength card. Someone is needing to have the confidence to see the truth, to understand what is it truly and who is it that they truly desire to be with, right? Let's look at the Whispers of Love. I want to see what the advice is from this love oracle. The shadow work usually brings up fears for me a lot. Now, it can speak to also secrecy, that the divine masculine is going through an awakening and they're not open about it to you. And some of you are just in your cave looking for the answers. So there's a lot of mystery here. Forgiveness. Nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. So we've got the card of forgiveness. Obviously, something's happened here. Let's take the Lenormand and see what's going on before we take another layer. What's going on for the earth signs? Earth signs in June. Thank you, Spirit. Earth signs in June 2023. We've got the book. So there's going to be clarity and some information you will probably find out. And it's the Ten of Pentacles, which we saw before. Something to do about a closed book and unknown information. We've got the moon here as well. Yes, it does speak to family, but also information that's coming in pertaining to a long-term relationship, a past connection, a spiritual connection, possibly. So there will be clarity, because the book is open here and he's shining his torch on it. So things that were unknown will be known. You need to be patient for that. Remember, the Hermit also is guided by spirit, so he sees the light. Something is coming to light, and it's connected to either their life and their marriage, or information about their financial status. Sometimes where finances challenge us, love is put on the back burner. Many times a few different areas of life can be connected, so they do weigh heavily, or they help certain other areas of life. So we've got the tree, and the tree does speak to the health of this connection, but also what I get with the tree is like a past connection, like the seeds have been planted a long time ago. Could also be from a past lifetime. Okay, it's a very strong card of spirituality. It's a spiritual connection here. Someone's been going through personal growth and lots of personal changes. And the stars are promised here, and the stars is a number 16. 16 is the Tower. We had the Tower twice. Right, and it's the Six of Cups. So we can look at this reading and read it whichever way we like. But logically, this would be more the past, the present, and the future. Now we can also look at this as the past, present, and the future. So if we're looking at the future here, right, we've got the Hermit, the Six of Cups, and then the Strength card, which is talking about patience, needing to have the confidence to come out of one's cave, because there is great nostalgia, there's emotional balance here, and I'm going to say teamwork. I mean, there's loyalty. We see the dog here. There's loyalty, there's devotion, there is here, but the devotion can also be that someone is very devoted to their children, which could also be something that needs to be understood here, right? So holding back on their desires because they've got other matters that they are dealing with right now. Let's just restart. So the stars are promised here, and remember that we had the Tower. So the stars speak to progression towards goals. It's a wish fulfillment. Social media can come up as well. Communication through social media if there's a distance, a physical distance. even an emotional distance, of course, these days with social media, right? I think I'll take more cards. Let's put the King of Wands down because that's the general energy before we take another layer. And then we'll take the Love Oracle. We've got the Four of Swords. So there's been heartbreak, Ten of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. This is like, to me, what this is saying, and I'm going to put the cards back in because I did not say where I would put them, but there's been some sort of disappointment, third parties with the Four of Swords. Someone needs time to heal, to think, but what we see is that they pack away, they pack up and they're on their way, moving towards freedom and what they desire. And we do have the Knight of Wands here, right? Knight of Wands, King of Wands. Let's keep that card. So this could speak to a house move as well, where someone could possibly be going through possible divorce and separation. But that Ten of Wands says that it's the end of the heavy burden. Let's take the Queen of Wands, please, Spirit. Oh my God. So it's the Queen of Wands that's moving home, or it's like she's coming to the end of her burdens and looks like she's heading towards the King of Pentacles. Let's look at the Moon. Two of Swords. Lots of things that are unknown and lots of dilemmas, needing to make a choice without having all the information. There's a lot of secrecy here. But Two of Swords is like mind-boggling. It's like the mind... this speaks to drowning in the emotion and mind games, I'm going to say, but there's a dilemma. Why do we have the Three of Wands? Ten of Cups, we did see that Ten of Pentacles as well. So someone's bliss and happiness is somewhere out there. Someone's been waiting on this bliss, on this happiness, but maybe possibly also... because the Three of Wands, remember, usually is someone who's made a choice and they're holding that Ace of Wands, which is what they truly desire to create, right? It's like something is blooming that they desire. And of course the Three of Wands is Sagittarian energy, so again, distance, possible different beliefs, or having grown up in different ways, or someone waiting on another to finish up with a family situation here, because the Ten of Cups does show a happy family, but on another level someone is turning their back on an emotional ending here. Let's look at that Three of Pentacles. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles and we've got the King of Pentacles. Knight of Wands, King of Wands. Knight of Pentacles, a Virgo energy. We see him walking straight into the hermit here. So someone's really looking closely to heal, to purify their lives maybe, or they're seeking advice. Knight of Pentacles is very slow and gradual. And we also see here in the Light Seers Tarot that he's leaving behind 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pentacles. And that does speak to leaving a long-term possible marriage, if not a marriage, just a 10-year situation, leaving it behind and seeking advice. And also maybe going through an awakening. Next position, we've got Temperance and the Nine of Wands. The Temperance and the Nine of Wands. It's like Spirit is blocking the way and saying it's not time yet. Divine timing will come soon. We've got the Nine of Wands and the 10. And Temperance again is Archangel Michael saying that there's an alchemy going on. Everyone needs to be in position. Archangel Michael wants balance and fairness for all. So let's look at that King of Pentacles. So Sagittarius comes up strong as well. We've got the Lovers. We've got the Lovers, Gemini and Sagittarius. Interesting that we've got a full moon in Sagittarius. Full moon in Sag, which is just around the corner, early June, I should say, on the 4th. That's a full moon in Sag. And then we're going to have a new moon in Gemini. That's on the 18th of the month. So this King of Pentacles, head over heart decision, very important love connection. Maybe they're needing to make a choice. What I get here from the King of Pentacles is that because we've got two people that come from different cultures in this deck here in the Lovers. So two people that may come from different backgrounds, different areas of the world, so on and so forth. But also King of Pentacles is not it's not easy for them to make a decision. We've got Gemini. Gemini is like back and forth, right? It's needing to decide, maybe using more logic than heart, possibly as well. This could be someone that's got their Venus or their Mars in Gemini. Why do we have the Hermit? We've got the Page of Swords, so Gemini energies. So someone's going to see the light. There could be communication as well. We see again the open book. So in the Gemini season, so expect that someone's seen the light. It could be the King of Pentacles, right? Page of Swords could also be, you know, a message of truth. This could also be someone that's just checking you out on the internet, secretly spying on you. Page of Swords could be a message of truth. Could also be someone, because we've got the student and the teacher. Sometimes you swap roles. One person takes on the more youthful Gemini energy. The other takes on the role of the teacher, the wise one. Some of you could be student teacher. Let's see. 6 of Cups, please, Spirit. We've got the Fool card, which is like a brand new journey opening up. Someone's ready to take a risk. New cycle opens up here because there is devotion, there's nostalgia, and someone's ready to take that leap of faith. We see that the Fool holds like a jewel, like a diamond in their hands. This leap of faith is very valuable, very precious to them. Let's take the Strength card. And we've got the 8 of Cups. Wow. Okay. So 8 of Cups is usually someone leaving an emotional situation that did not fulfill them. So someone's waiting on someone's emotional movement, leaving another situation. This could also be someone waiting for the right time to take that leap of faith, that journey. Yes, it could be covering physical distance. You could be covering physical distance. The 8 of Cups. She's moving towards the sun. So she's following her heart. Right? The sun again. The sun shows up here on Leo. So Eight of Cups is moving on. It's also emotionally maturing and looking for that agreement, that 2 of Cups, that soulmate union. Let's see what's at the bottom. And we've got the 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords, lots of blockages and feeling bound and trapped with the 8 of Swords. 7 of Wands, pushbacks. Let's take some other cards and see what's going on here. Let's take the Love Oracle and see what's going on in love for the earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, please, Spirit. Okay, we've got the Pig. So this card is more about the mundane, but there's more to this relationship than what one understands. We've got the Pig, which is the mundane, the daily, you know, our daily lives and what we desire and how we indulge, let's say. But we've got Venus here. Venus is all about a spiritual connection. So this is a divine union. Now there's luck and abundance, but there's also spiritual enlightenment pertaining to this relationship. We've got the house, and the house speaks to stability, safety, traditions, marriage, possible marriage. This is the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. And this also speaks to the World card. So physical distance, as well as a major cycle ending. And it could be in relation to someone that was in another marriage where they did not find their happiness. Maybe it's just a cycle that needs to close. But forgiveness is necessary. We need to let go of past disappointments, forgive and forget, and move on. Move forward. Let's take one more. And we've got unexpected news coming in. Now, it could be good news, it could be hard news. We've got this is the Eight of Wands and the Six of Wands. Logically, it's fire. We've got a lot of fire now as the energies are shifting from a lot of earth and water into fire, which is things starting to pick up, right? Six of Wands is possible success, recognition. Eight of Wands is movement. It's messages, lots of passion, lots of desire. Let's take one more. We've got the Doctor, which says that there will be healing, possible forgiveness. Someone is returning back, possibly. There are many changes which are not going to be easy. This is the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. So there have been disappointments. We had the Five of Pentacles here. We need to let go of the past, forgive, and move on. Forgive ourselves when we're making mistakes, possibly as well. What's at the bottom? See, there's loyalty here. And this is the Fool. There's loyalty and there's devotion. So this is what energizes the Eight of Cups. This is what is the driving force. Now, someone has been waiting for this transition, this movement, this change for a while. Now, this could be happening again, I'm going to say, in the time of Leo. Someone could be waiting for that time. That could be the right time. We don't know. It won't be the same for all of you. Let's take, oops, never mind. Let's take a couple of Sibilas. I want to see the Kings. I want to see what's going on with the Kings and the Queen. Okay, dispiacere, Ace of Swords, King of Wands. Maybe someone with a harsh tongue. Maybe someone going through reckoning, freeing themselves up so that they could take action towards what it is they want to create, what they want to manifest. There are tears of joy or tears of sadness pertaining to this King of Wands. And possibly, because we do see it's a very, logically the Knight of Wands speaks to a lot of happiness and optimism and things like that. So I'm wondering if some truth that will be revealed will bring, for some it will bring tears from this King of Wands, for others it will bring happiness, tears of joy. Let's look at the Queen of Wands. We've got the Two of Cups, the Casa, the soulmate connection, the home, the stability. Now, this Queen of Wands could be leaving another marriage, another commitment for a soulmate, for another love connection, right? And I'm saying that because we've got the Ten of Wands on her. And the Ten of Wands is letting go of the burden, moving house. She's moving to another commitment, another marriage, another long-term relationship, or something that is promised long-term. A place that where her heart is. Remember, we've got the Eight of Cups here. The Two of Cups is on the Queen of Queen of Wands. Let's look at the King of Pentacles. And we've got the Eight of Cups, which is also here. Speranza, hope or fear. So there can be fears pertaining to this King of Pentacles. Fears of making a choice, fears of leaving what did not make them happy. Right? Also physical distance. We just see the Eight of Cups here and the Eight of Cups here, right? So close to this King of Pentacles. But they're also connected to the Knight of Pentacles, which is slow and stable. They're leaving behind something that was at an imbalance, a chapter in their life that is ending because of different values. I mean, remember that the Knight of Pentacles turns into the King, and they're leaving behind those Ten of Pentacles. Let's just take the outcome with the Eight of Cups and the Strength card. We've got the Dog, and for Delta, Nine of Cups. You see? We've got the Bambino. Someone's been very loyal to their children, which I spoke of before. That's why maybe it's taken forever. That's why maybe it was a difficult choice. Now, as I said, not all of you are dealing with two different people, but this could be the same person, right? Could be the same person. King of Pentacles and King of Wands. For others of you, remember, let's say it's not gender specific. We do see two divine masculine and a divine feminine. It could be the other way around, where we've got a divine masculine that's got a choice of two. There are many, many layers in the tarot. Let's take one more. And we've got Allegrezza al Cuore, the Five of Cups, which is letting go of mourning the past, forgiving the past, letting it go. Whatever's happened has happened. It's water under the bridge. Right? We had the Five of Cups here too. There's going to be healing. And here is the divine feminine with two masculine. That does show up in this reading anyway. So let's take a peek. And that's just because we can, my dear earth signs. What's beneath these? We've got the moon again. We've got the lily. And we've got the King of Cups here. King of Swords, King of Cups. So we do have a very strong sexual connection that is, it runs back. This has started years ago, maybe from a past lifetime. It's a relationship that's going through purification. It's going through healing. We've got the King of Swords. This is a doctor. This is truth, right? This is possible divorce. We've got the Eight of Cups on the moon. So there's emotional change here. Possibly also someone being in a relationship where they did not find happiness. That's why there could be a third party, right? And the stars are sitting on the King of Cups. The King of Hearts, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Aquarius is very strong here. Wow, wow. So we've got a lot of hearts and a lot of, so we're going to have a lot of emotion. It's going to be a very emotional month. And possibly also things playing out in the mundane, not only emotionally. So as seeing the fruits of your labor, let's say. Possibly because the Bambino is a Seven of Pentacles, which says you've been invested in this. The baby can be an actual baby, but it can also be happiness and a new cycle that will bring merriment and happiness. Yeah? Oh my God, there's the Tower once more. And it's a 16. Remember, the stars are there. The stars are aligning for some good clarity and some good changes. It's not in our hands, dear earth signs. It's whatever spirit says. Let's see what the gods and goddesses advise. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, please, spirit. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Earth. Earth, please, spirit. Thank you. Angel of vision. Someone is not revealing part of the story. Trust your feelings over what others say. So see, we're needing to trust in our higher self. Okay? We will probably have revelations. Okay? Trust your feelings above what others say. Now let's take some handwritten love messages for the earth signs. These are thoughts, words spoken, words unspoken. These could be thoughts that haven't been shared. And I may also be picking up on your energy, not on your person only. So take the messages with a grain of salt. Let's see what's going on in the month of June for earth signs, please, Spirit. Earth. No one compares to you. Ace of Wands. I'm not in love with you. I have to be honest with you. Three of Swords. So there is a third party here. Someone is leaving a relationship where there was no love. I've made space for you in my life. Someone is becoming single and independent. I want you like crazy. You are so sexy. That's what the King of Wands says. And the Knight of Wands. We've got a lot of fire. Babe, I love you so. We've got a couple of nines. A wish fulfillment. Why did you leave me? How could you? What went wrong? Five of Cups. Someone is in wonder. What went wrong? You are so hot. I want you. You drive me crazy. Lots of love messages. It's going to get hot. No more conflicts. I'm now free to pursue you. Now I'm also free out of the blockages and I can transition towards you, says the Six of Swords here. So someone needs to be free from obligations, restrictions, free from dark thoughts, free from self-imprisonment. And the mind sometimes can imprison us, surely. All right, dear earth signs, I hope that this helps. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. As I said, on Patreon, we will have the individual signs there. And this is happening because our readings, our monthly readings, which do take up a lot of time and a lot of effort, they're not being seen by many. So really, I've been very patient and hoping that people will watch them. But since they're not being looked at, there's no point in me wasting my time and my energy for nothing. So as you all know, time is of essence and time is very important. Our time is very important. So I hope that you appreciate this. That is the reason why we're doing this. Other than that, you can always come onto Patreon and try it for a little while. If you don't like it, then you don't have to stay. But it is a good suggestion if you're into astrology, mythology, and you like the way we read here, then you can check out Patreon. You can get the links beneath. Thank you, my dear, beautiful earth signs. Remember to watch your other signs, your other placements that I've mentioned at the beginning of the reading. Thank you so much. Wishing you all well. Talk to you soon. Namaste.